Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute since I posted. I honestly have not had a lot of time to try to post to update on our status of moving to Albania, but it is now, tomorrow will be 5 weeks from our travel time, and so it's getting there. The past couple of months really have been super busy trying to get a lot. Tyler and I both have had a countless number of VA appointments trying to get reviews in, our medical stuff done, because we have paths to increase our VA disability ratings, which improves our financial income source for when we move. And so that's all been in progress. I've been thankful to be awarded an extra 20% already. So in the past couple of months, I've gone from 60% to 80%, and I've got about 5 other exams that have been done in the past month alone to take, hopefully up to 100%. And we're still fighting on Tyler's condition, trying to get the VA to rate him accurately. They rate him on his chorea, but they have not rated him on the mental health side, which is cognitive condition has declined. Essentially, he's now 25, and he, in a lot of ways, has the cognitive level of about a 15-year-old. That's been evaluated by the doctors down in Houston and everything, which we're actually going to see again tomorrow. Got to make that trip to be able to see his doctors, his staff. And but on the other side, I'll update you on Brandon. I don't remember if he was home by the time I did my last video, but he now has moved home. He's 24, and both of them will be going over to Albania with me in January. So we're excited about that. We're very much looking forward to it. Very eager. But Brandon has gone and been tested for HD, and he does not have the gene or have the CAG repeat levels to be positive. Matter of fact, his is in line with their half brother. So both of them now know their status. While it was a relief for Brandon to get his assessment, his results, to know that he does not have that condition, that's a relief. However, we still will do everything we can to make sure that Tyler has a quality of life that is as positive as possible with however much time he has. We pray that it'll be a normal life. We know that God can work miracles, and that will continue to be our prayer. But we also are realists and understand that this condition is something that right now does not have a cure. And we are going to fight tooth and nail to give Tyler the life that, is best suited for him to have, and be positive for however much time we have. So that's our goal. That's where we're at. We have secured our location, an apartment in Tirana. So we're looking forward to that. The flights are booked. They're ready to go. We leave on the 8th. We arrive on the 9th. My wife and youngest son are going to stay behind. He has to graduate in May, so they will stay, and Jen will stay with Logan until he graduates. And then she's even decided to stay a few more months because Logan now is on a kick to go to college here in the States, which is fine. He has that's part of my VA thing too, because here in Louisiana, once I rate 90%, then he gets a certificate of exemption. So his state, his college will be paid for just by the military, my rating being 90%. So that's fine. He got a 35 on the ACT anyway. He's a super smart kid. He can have scholarships, or he'll have TOPS, all that stuff here in the state of Louisiana. So if he goes to college here, it'll be fine. And if I can get to 100%, then the VA has a rating, a benefit at the federal level, Chapter 35, I believe, which would actually pay him monthly for his expenses while I'm gone. So financially speaking, I'm just doing everything I can to make sure that he is set up so when I'm gone, he doesn't have to work. He can focus on school. So there's a lot going on there. but that means that Jen probably won't come over till August. So we're dealing with all of that, trying to kind of finalize that element of our journey. The next big phase I actually have to deal with is trying to make sure that the dogs, we have 5 of them. And every time I've mentioned that to anyone in Albania, I get kind of responded to as if I'm nuts. Apparently that's not a thing there. So that has been entertaining. But we will be looking to secure a home there long term so that we have a place for the dogs to come over. The challenge is anyone that's looking to take dogs over, what I've been told, most of them do not, number one, allow flight in cabin. We have looked at Lufthansa. They will allow you to fly in cabin. Oddly enough, it's only in the business class or first class and economy. Our flight over there is going to be premium economy, and we were told that that is not. For some reason, it's allowed in economy. You can take your small dog up to a certain weight, I think 17 kilograms, but you can't take them in premium economy. I don't understand, because you have more leg room in premium economy than economy, but that's what I was told by customer service with Lufthansa. The other challenge is we cannot fly out of our originating city here on Lufthansa. We don't have it. We have United. And United's a regional flight to either Dallas or Houston, and we cannot fly our dogs out of Shreveport. So we will have to drive to either Dallas or Houston, and then with all the dogs, which will be a clown show, but traveling 3 or 4 hours with 5 dogs in the car shall be entertaining. But then from there, we're able to put them on a plane. The big ones especially will have to be in cargo, which has its own challenges, and I'm still securing that. But right now, everything I've been told has been it has to be a certain time of the year due to temperature, obviously, concerns. We don't want them to be too hot or too cold, even though they do have climate controlled and pressure controlled in the cargo hold. If you have done this at other times of the year, please let me know. But everything I'm being told right now is between October and April is the best time to do it. But of course, you have, I envision parts of November, December, January, February being a concern due to the cold. So we were looking at trying to do May, but that may be outside of our window. So I'm trying to figure that part out and secure that. And so far in cargo with Lufthansa, I've been told $125 a dog. So it'll be about $500-600. I have looked it up. I'm going to call and ask on this, but I did look it up to see if we have to be on the plane or could we check them in and ship them over just as a cargo piece. And I'm being told that we can. I just want to see that and secure it. So if you have questions about dogs, please know that I will have answers on this in the next few months for sure, because I've got to do it. My bigger concern is I have no place for them over there yet. To rent, most places they don't allow dogs, or it might be small dogs. Definitely not 5. So that is my challenge and my obstacle moving forward. I will have research to do when I get over there, because this channel is going to be hopefully helpful to those that have Huntington's disease because of Tyler's condition. One of the things we're looking at doing is getting to Albania, establishing a connection with a neurologist, establishing hopefully a connection with a physical therapist. Thanks to Patrick on his channel, Retire Patrick, Overseas with Patrick. Appreciate in his research on American hospitals. Also, expat single mom. I appreciate your help on looking at, I think you did American Hospital 2. So I've seen videos on dealing with American Hospital 1 and 2 now. So I'm looking forward to checking those out. And then I believe I forget the name of it, but the other big one in Tirana that I would like to look at. What we are looking to do is possibly also get over to Bari, Italy, and check with the HD clinics there. Travel over, check with them, get a connection there with the HD groups, because it seems like they have a pretty robust support system in Italy for Huntington's disease. A lot more so than in Albania, but we'll live in Albania. So there'll be some travel I have to take, but to me, it's no different than us living here and then traveling to Houston, Texas every 3 or 4 months to go see the specialist down there. If that's what we have to do, then that's what we'll have to do. Another thing that we're checking on is Tyler's prescription for Ingrezza for his chorea. I'm not sure if they even provide that over there, but I've been checking with DHL to see with the compound pharmacy that provides his medication here in the States to see if they could ship it to my mother-in-law, and then my mother-in-law can ship it DHL to us in Tirana. I'm being told that that is possible. If anyone has knowledge of that can possibly confirm, that would be great. But I'm being told that's possible. And if so, then I have a few prescriptions that I get from the VA that I could then hopefully be able to get shipped over. I don't know if they're available over there yet either. I will be taking my prescriptions with me and checking with the pharmacies direct. But if they don't, then I could still establish a connection through the VA to send them to my wife, and then my wife can ship them to via DHL while I'm waiting on that period for my wife to come. So I still have those processes in place. I'll let you know how that goes. Another thing I'm looking into, if you are a veteran here in the States, I am looking at, I've already been approved for the foreign medical program, Tyler and I both, so I have my letters. The thing we're going to have to do is go back and update them with our additional conditions that we get approved for on our service-connected disability. So I will have updates on that as I go. And then also, I do want to check on, I've been told, and I've looked it up, I want to do more research, but I will hopefully have answers soon on being able to get my VA disability pay converted into either euros. I have a feeling it'll probably be euros. I should be able to do that. And then, so instead of it paying out in USD, it would pay me in my bank account in euros. And so then the government absorbs that currency exchange rate. I think that would be easier for me to do instead of having to get it in USD, deposit it in my bank account, and then I have to pull it out in US dollars and then do the conversion in Albania. If I can get it in euros, that would be much easier, because then I'm sure I'll have to pay rent or mortgage, if not even a few other things in euros, or they would accept it, and that would be much easier, because then all my bills could be paid in euros, done, and I can take a portion of it over and convert it at a lower rate on lower levels. That's kind of what we're thinking. So anyway, that's the update where we're at. Got a lot to do still in the next 4 weeks. My work, I'm transitioning out of my job. My final day will be December 27th at my job. So my boss was not too excited about that, because he's relied on me for the last 5 years in my position. I've been with the company almost 9 years now, so it is a little weird that I have that feeling coming to an end. I feel like I'm back getting ready to get out of the military again, but at the same time, it's an exciting opportunity at a new chapter. I keep watching videos of Tirana. I don't think we're going to stay in Tirana forever. I'm not sure. It all really going to depend on Tyler. Whatever's best for him. If he can do his fishing and stuff like that in Tirana, then that'll be good. I just don't know how much fishing is available there. But we are looking at some other cities. I think when we get there, we'd like to spend the first few weeks obviously getting familiar with the area, kind of getting established, those types of things. The rental that we have, the apartment that we have reserved is for 4 weeks, and then we'll know more beyond that. I'll definitely work with the realtors. I've gotten, thanks to, again, Patrick, with Julian at Lyrian Homes. I've had established a connection there. They're researching some housing for us. It's a little challenging, obviously, with the dogs. I get that. But we have faith. Have faith that it'll all work out. I'm not nervous about that at all. But we would like to be able to travel around the country a little bit and see the cities and let Tyler and Brandon experience it, especially Tyler. Let's see what the fishing looks like, because they really like that. If he can go fishing every day, I think he'd be in heaven, He's worried about being able to catch catfish. I showed him a Wells catfish the other day, and if don't know what that is, Google it. Everyone I've seen is about as big as the person that caught it. So he's questioning if he wants to still catch catfish right now. But anyway, we're very excited. I just want to give you an update. It's 15 minutes already. I've talked too much. Just want to give you a quick update on what we're doing as I'm stopping here. Just got my Starbucks. This is going to be won't have that there, but I hear they've got wonderful coffee. Some of y'all are giving me some great insight on some coffee shops over there. I'm looking forward to that. And, you know, I'll obviously be much cheaper than Starbucks and hopefully be even better. So, love you guys. Appreciate it. For all the insight, those of you who are already over there, can't wait to get there and meet you. Can't wait to establish the connections there. And just enjoy life without this rat race that we run here in America. Just to have a little bit of more comfort and peace, and for me and my whole family, it's going to be a blessing. So thank you. God bless. Take care. I'll see you soon.